We, the humans, have just started our life with the world's biggest questions like who are we? Why are we here? Are we alone? So, these kinds of questions have just started our curiosity to grow more. So, this "are we alone" question made us to start our space journey as a voyager to expand our memory beyond the universe and to find any trace of alien species from our neighboring planets. We started building rovers to satellites. One of the mission to find a life on Mars, we started building Perseverance. Perseverance, it's a rover which is far more better than the Curiosity rover. Curiosity was also a rover which was just sent by NASA before the Perseverance, and this Curiosity was one of the biggest achievement of our sapiens history, and Perseverance, it's gonna take more than that. So it's actually weighs up to 1025 kg, which is 100 kg more than the Curiosity rover. On 30 July 2020, Atlas V rocket was just launched from the Earth to Mars. In its womb, it was just carrying Perseverance rover. After 7 months of travel, Perseverance rover got landed on Mars on 18th Feb 2021. As I said, the Curiosity was the previous mission, and what are the mistakes have just done by Curiosity must not be done on Perseverance. So the biggest black mark on Curiosity was its wheels. Actually, its wheels got damaged after several days. So to take over that problem, JPL designed shape memory alloy wheels. Actually, to say this is the coolest technology we do have here. So what is shape memory alloy? So what you see here, it's nitinol, aka shape memory alloy, which is used to remember any shape if we train it. Actually, it's gonna change our future. So nitinol is an alloy made up of nickel plus titanium, and it was just discovered by Dr. William J. Buehler in 1959, and now JPL tries to use it for Perseverance, but they didn't actually use it. Instead, they just increase the diameter of the wheels, which is used by Curiosity, and increase the thickness. So it sounds bearable for a long time, right? And also it's kind of cheap. So let's go to the deep engineering of the Perseverance rover. Let's see how Perseverance is powered. It uses RTG, aka radioisotope thermal electric generator. It was the same source of power producer which was used by Voyager, Curiosity, and etc. many missions, and it's kind of a nuclear power plant, but actually it's not. RTG is the one which converts the heat energy from the natural decay of radioisotopes into electricity. So Perseverance uses 4.8 kg of plutonium dioxide as its heat source, where the electricity is generated through an heat difference by p-n junction, and it's all done by a simple principle known as Seebeck effect. Here is my favorite stuff in Perseverance, which is there are nearly 11 million names are stored in a chip which is made up of silicon, and my name is also there, and it's just taken on Mars. Can you imagine my name is on Mars? And if you have your name also registered on that chip, you can also comment your name. And one of the goal of Perseverance is to start the first step to terraform the Mars. So thanks to MOXIE, aka Mars Oxygen In-Situ Resource Utilization experiment, which is in size of a toaster, and it took the carbon dioxide from the Martian atmosphere and converted as 5 grams of oxygen, and which is okay for an astronaut to breathe for just 10 minutes. Actually, it was one of the biggest success. So how MOXIE works? It takes air from the atmosphere using scroll pump or scroll compressor, where it has 2 spiral scrolls. Air is just taken in the inlet where the rotatory scroll rotates, and it compresses the air. The pump supplies carbon dioxide air through a cell stack. Each cell stack consists of a cathode, ceramic electrolyte, and anode. When the CO2 passes through cathode at 800 degrees Celsius, the CO2 splits into carbon monoxide and oxygen ions. And then the oxygen ion passes through the solid electrolyte to the anode. It gets oxidized by combining with second oxygen atom to form O2. This operation required 2 lithium battery to work MOXIE, because it doesn't use the RTG as its favor, because it doesn't give more power for the MOXIE. So they just secluded a second source of power, which is 2 lithium batteries. And the exciting thing is this rover has a drone inside of it, which is called as Ingenuity, which weighs up to 1.8 kg on Earth, and it has done its flight on Mars. And people think this is an biggest achievement because Mars atmosphere is so thin, which is equal to 1% of Earth's atmosphere. So it's kind of vacuum, right? And flying a helicopter there is really challenging, and it makes you to think that it's not even possible, and they even got success in it, and it influenced us to send many future rover or drone missions to Mars. So the Perseverance also have an robotic arm, which is also named as SAM in the sense of sample analysis at Mars. So the goal of SAM is to take some sample of the Martian soil, it gonna test it, and it will be just storing in small tubes, and it will just leave behind it, and in the future using another rovers it will be collected and sent to Earth in hands of us. Wow, this is the insane engineering of the Perseverance. The Perseverance parachute, which helps to land the Perseverance, was just containing a secret message. Actually, many people aren't able to decode it, but some or few people have just decoded, and it does says that dare mighty things. Wow, it's kind of a cool mission which is just given to us, given to people who didn't participate on the Mars mission or on the Perseverance mission, to decode this kind of shit, and to say there are many things or goals of the Perseverance to be get perceived in the future. But we have just started over our journey, and we will thrive together to many places around our interstellar universe. So we are at the end of this video, and if you like about space and universe, you can just subscribe the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.